Okay, the first exercise we're going to do with this capture the Sarrum code is make sure that the GetTypeOfGame function is actually used. We've got this lovely GetTypeOfGame function that somebody's written for us, and we can see that it returns a character indicating whether or not the user wants to play the sample game. But those of you who have paid careful attention to the code will notice that this code that is part of this function, we scroll down to the main part of the program, you'll see that actually this code is repeated within the main part of the program, and that function isn't called at all. So I'm actually going to delete that code, those 4 lines of code that are in the main, and instead just going to call the function. So the function is called GetTypeOfGame, but of course because it's a function it has to be called as part of an assignment statement. We actually have to assign it to a variable that we've got already, and if we have a look up in our variable list we can see that we've got this sample game character variable to store just such information in. So all I need to write here is sample game becomes GetTypeOfGame. So the GetTypeOfGame function, quite a straightforward one, doesn't take any parameters, there's nothing in brackets, so we don't need to pass it any information. It'll just do its thing, ask the user for some input, read in that input, and then return it back to the main program. So that is us done now. So all I did there, delete the repeated code from the main, called the function and assigned it to assigned the return value to this variable called sample game. So that'll then that whatever value is returned by the function will be stored in the sample game variable, and it'll be ready for use as we need it going forward.